Alright, hold on a second. You didn't hear that. Sorry. Alright. Where is... Alright, we're in it. Chapter 1113. And after this, we are going to be in another break. Going to be in a weekly hiatus. Hopefully it's going to be a weekly hiatus. Hold on a second. I gotta go in my Discord. I hope everyone's having a good afternoon or a good day. It is it's over at half an hour of 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time where I'm at. And now I gotta update my whatchamacall. Gotta update my Discord. Hold on. Yep, gotta update my Discord. Hold on. Should have done that a bit earlier. I didn't expect that to happen. I gotta get my link to the site. I thought I had it on beforehand. Did not. Alright, you lend me in Discord. It's been a day. There's so many so far so many things being released today. Trying to give out a good example. Got like new anime wins. I watch anime wins. It's a good YouTube video that keeps me watching. Got new playlists going on. Got new SGB. Got a lot of videos being uploaded today, so looking forward to that. But today we are gonna be looking at chapter 1113 of One Piece. Hope you guys are excited as I am, because I believe that after this we're gonna be in another week break. Hopefully it's a week. Hopefully we don't have to wait another month for One Piece to go forward, because we've been taking quite a lot of breaks so far this year. But anyway, let's continue. Last chapter. Let's think back last chapter a little bit. Hard aspects. We got the Gorosei pinning the Straw Hats, I believe. We got the Straw Hats being pinned. We have every of the people on our side, like the Straw Hats, the Giants, Vegapunks, just getting pinned down by each of the Goroseis, and it seems as if like the Gorosei has arrived into one of the Gorosei, the one that is the bird yokai, arrived into the top of Egghead Island, I believe Labosphere, or Labophase, Lavosphere, I believe, or not Stratosphere, Labosphere, where one of the Denden Mushi is like a special Denden Mushi that is broadcasting all over the world, and is, I believe, the source. Well, not I believe, but like what is conveyed to us last chapter to be the source, and one of the Gorosei is literally a few steps away from destroying it, and quite possibly preventing Vegapunk from revealing to us what's going to happen to the world. So my guess, I believe I've mentioned it last stream, was that we are going to that the Gorosei is probably gonna hit a fake. It's probably gonna hit a fake, like a fake whatchamacall, like a fake, um, like a fake Denden Mushi, like maybe Vegapunk, maybe his name is not Stussy, Stella, maybe Stella, probably big brained his way through this one. Whereas the other times we've seen him beforehand, it was like, geez, man, for the smartest man in the world and someone who has like the brain fruit, that's not really, that wasn't really smart of you to leave it all the way up. I mean, it was clever because like who else is gonna try to make their way up there with all the barriers being placed up? So at least he was like taking precautions. But I want to see how far. I'm not sure if like his precautions is done for the Gorosei to reach up to where the main source of the secret being broadcasted out would be. So I'm thinking that maybe it's a dud, and maybe like where he placed it would be somewhere very obscure. Maybe like the Gorosei hasn't hit. Maybe beneath. Maybe in the sea. I don't know. Where the Gorosei didn't attack. Because I feel like, because the Gorosei is attacking like through, around, and above Egghead, but maybe it's below. Maybe the real broadcast Denden Mushi snail broadcaster is like maybe below the island, maybe deep into the depths of the sea, maybe below the sea base of Egghead. Maybe there's a base down there that Vegapunk did in secret that maybe even the gluttonous Vegapunk didn't think of. But then that goes way too many ways. But I have a feeling that maybe Vegapunk had a feeling that he was gonna be betrayed, and that he had very many consistency plans in that. So that's what I'm thinking. At the moment, we don't know where Zoro and Jinbei are, but I have a feeling that they're probably either gonna link up with Straw Hat, Luffy, or they're gonna link up with the Giants near the Elbaf ship, because they are around the floor base of Egghead, the floor base of Egghead, the bottom base of Egghead, where they can just make their way to the Elbaf ship, where they can probably get the hell out of there before anything else comes up. Because woo, Egghead is a lot. Egghead is a real lot. It's been crazy this arc, and it's the start of a saga too. So this is what a way to kickstart the final saga for like so many things to occur. Anyway, but yeah, I feel like we're gonna actually hear the truth. It would be a bummer for like the Gorosei to get rid of the broadcaster snail. So that's my guess. Zoro is probably gonna bump into either Luffy or maybe Sanji. I don't know, because Sanji was on the call on the line with Jinbei, and retreating from their fight with Lucci, from what I last recall of them. So Zoro and Jinbei is gonna link up with somebody. I'm trying to figure out who. Luffy is, from my last scene, down and out. He's down and out, and he had a shark. He had something to eat, and that was given by the Giants to help him get back on the battlefield. So I think that's what we caught up with. I don't know what else to add, so I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready. Are you guys ready? I know I'm late as hell for this because it came out a day before. Um, and I had to keep myself from getting spoiled. I only got spoiled by one thing, but luckily it was on my phone, so I wasn't able to read into what it was being said. I just saw like the panels and what was probably the final panel page spread of the chapter, where yeah, it just showed Egghead and the the current battle going on Egghead. I just don't recall. But yeah, so let's go forward. Let's get into chapter 1113 of One Piece. Oh wow. Okay, so I've seen. Sorry, gotta rub my eye out. I kind of lied. I saw two things. It was what I mentioned beforehand, and it was also whatchamacall. It was also the cover spread for chapter 1113. This is very nice. I like this. I don't think. Okay, adapted cover request by a man who likes Yamato. Oh man, that's. I mean, I guess that's one way to reveal yourself in an anonymous way. You do like Yamato. That very well put way to share a man who likes Yamato. But this is a lovely cover spread. It's showing most of the Straw Hats. I'm seeing Usopp back here. He's the bishop. Jinbei is the castle. We got Chopper as the pawns. That's lovely. Zoro and Sanji are the knights. Nami is the queen. Okay, I see Frankie as the whatchamacall. I see Frankie as the castle, and Brook is the bishop as well. And it seems as if Nami is a queen while Luffy is the king. So she's moving his piece. When I mean she, I mean Robin. Weird color correction, maybe from Oda. I don't know, because I believe Robin's eyes is supposed to be her iris. Is supposed to be blue. I feel like that's a bit of a color error from Oda's part, or maybe it's something else. It's just weird. What else are we seeing? So it seems Zoro and Sanji are going forward. Well, I mean, everyone's going forward. What is interesting going on here, besides the roles of the Straw Hats and Robin just taking pieces? What is this right here? When you what? I don't think I can zoom further in from that, so I'm gonna have to open the image in new tab. When you something, it's not saying anything, but I'm seeing the clock. So I think this is one of the things where we could see a clock. Is this like? So this is 10, 11, 12. It's just a regular clock then. I see. Alright. So Oda didn't really do anything in terms of that. In terms of like time for world building in One Piece. Because that was another thing that's curious. Like how does time work for One Piece? Anyway, so that was a cover spread. Let's continue onwards with the chapter. Hold on, let me put it back into React. Alright, continue onwards. Let me get some music going on for me. Anyway, the world's largest brain, the mind of a genius. Punk Records. Now then, while my coffee could use more time to cool. Okay, so the name of the chapter is called Stalemate, by the way. So chapter 1113. Chapter 1113, Stalemate. That is the chapter we're going to be in. Now then, while my coffee could use some more time to cool, it's probably safe to assume that we've given people sufficient time to set up their radio transponder snails. T-minus 30 seconds, Stella. I'm getting nervous. We'll be broadcasting to the entire world. It continues to live even after your death. Is this your true self, Vegapunk? One of the Gorosei is getting closer to the transponder snails, and he's whoa! Okay, at least we. At least we know where the rest of Stella's brain went to. Holy crap. Holy freaking crap. I want to continue on, but I gotta take a I want to continue forward to this, but we gotta take a minute to see this. We already saw how big brain freaking Stella Vegapunk is, but wow, this is as big as a building. I hold on a second. I need to put this in new image right here, and then I need to put this in the React. Because I cannot stress to you how goddamn big his brain is right now. And I was thinking about it too. I thought about it throughout One Piece ever since they introduced to us Vegapunk himself in the flesh. Like, the dude literally cut his head off and replace it with an apple, with the top of an apple. Meanwhile, we finally get to see where his where the rest of him is. Okay, I'm sorry. I've had a week of blown brains as of this week. Like, I just recently finished the Amazon Prime's Fallout. That was one. And among other things that like has been revealed this week, I shouldn't have been surprised that he still kept his brain functioning and used his brain to continue. I didn't think it was going to be that big. Good Lord, is it big. Whew. And his hair, good Lord, for his brain to be that big and his hair to be flowing like that, I think he can make a little bit of a limited clothing lineup for the rich. Just because, like, look at his hair. Wow. Anyway, let's continue forward. Then again, what is death to something like this? Is your consciousness even housed here? Like, I can't even. This dude, his brain, this is the biggest brain in a jar that I have seen. I think Vegapunk has surpassed Dr. I think Vegapunk. Hold on a second. Gesundheit. Oh wait. Gesundheit. I think Dr. Vegapunk has surpassed Dr. Wheelo from Dragon Ball Z's movie The World's Strongest into having the world's or anime's or fiction's biggest brain in a jar of all time. This is insane. Okay. Is your consciousness even housed here? Indeed, this footage will eventually reach the entire world. I take pride in that connection, but sharing this is also a great burden. No way, you don't have one, Kaya-san. No way, you don't have one, Kaya-san? I thought you'd be the one person in the village who would. Syrup Village, Usopp's hometown, East Blue. Do you realize how big video transponder snails are? It's good to see Mary. Unlike the freaking live action universe. That is the one thing I will never forgive Netflix for doing. Alright, let's go see Kaya. It's rather larger than your average house pet. Now allow me to fetch the tea. Dr. Vegapunk is a legend in the medical field too, you know. I know all about it. As if, you big liar. Piman Ninjin. I'm sorry. This is gonna be pretty big. And I believe it's been a while since we've seen Kaya and the kids. But woo! Usopp. Once you find that One Piece, you coming home to a beautiful woman. God bless you, Usopp. God bless you, Usopp. There was no lie to what you can talk about Kaya, man. Woo! She's a beaut. Anyway, Pima Ninjin used to take Dr. Vegapunk's research more seriously. It'll be starting shortly. Twin Cape. Oh my God, we get to see Twin Cape with Baloo and Dr. Crocus. The futuristic island of Baltimore, Vegapunk's hometown. You mean he was really born here? You betcha. He's Baltimore's pride and joy. Wasn't he responsible for the nightmare of Baltimore? No, that was Frankie. Oh man. No, that was Frankie. I heard he turned himself into a ship now. Wait. Oda, I think you're opening your hand a bit too open. I think you're showing your hands a bit too open. Are you telling me Frankie himself is the Thousand Sunny, or is? Because I wouldn't be surprised. Frankie looks up to Dr. Vegapunk, and if Dr. Vegapunk himself, the man himself in the flesh, is willing enough to take his top portion of his brain off of his head, put it in a jar, let it fester as long as he's living, and make it that big enough to look like that, then I wouldn't be surprised for Frankie to look up to a man to put himself into a freaking ship. This is so many revelations happening. My head's. I already have my tinfoil cap on for Fallout, for like what's gonna happen in Fallout season 2, because like But this here, okay, Oda, you're doing this crazy right now, and I don't think I'm prepared for what you're gonna leave us out on. How many years has it been now, Vegapunk? Kingdom, where Chopper studied. Seems it's about the island where Tanuki-Chi is. Gwa! A king of modern science, but his smarts have also been used to make many weapons. Tanuki-Chi? I guess that's how they refer to Chopper. It's been a long ass while since I've seen the Birdie Kingdom tribes, the tribe of the Birdie Kingdom. So I kind of a bit thrown off to like how they address Chopper. I guess they mistake Chopper as a Tanuki. Hachinosu, the Pirate Island, New World. Quiet. We're in Hachinosu. What happened to Garp? Hachinosu, the Pirate Island, New World. Quiet down, you scallywags! That Vega fellow is gonna speak! So what? You crossed me earlier. I ain't letting that slide just to listen to some old fossil, matey. Meanwhile, I think... Is that Blackbeard? I don't think that's Blackbeard. It could be Blackbeard. I'm not sure. He has the proportions of Blackbeard, but I don't know. Can you hear me? Egghead, New World. Testing. This is Vegapunk. Attention, world. Oh! It was a fake! I was right. It was a fake. This is Vegapunk. Attention, world. An ordinary transponder snail? That means there is no mere hiding place then. You wanted to fool me with a decoy. Curse you, Vegapunk! Hello there. Hello out there. Stella, we already had an introduction when we did our signal jacking part. I know that. Fine then. We'll get started without further ado. Alright, let's hear it already. Who knows what's coming? What's up? A very important man is about to make an announcement. Just go back to bed, dear. It hasn't stopped yet. Mars, what are you doing? My apologies, that wretched Vegapunk. Okay, so they're still doing ooh, excuse me. Okay, so they're still doing some sort of telepathy communication. My apologies, that wretched Vegapunk. He has much more cautious. He was much more cautious than we gave him credit for. Not me. Could have fooled me. Couldn't fool me. Could not have fooled me. There is currently no stopping the broadcast. It's impossible to determine how much he actually knows or what he intends to say now. But York told us he wished to carry the torch of the O'Haran scholars. This won't be a repeat of Clover. He means to finish what O'Hara started. Yes, he does. What's he gonna speak? What's he gonna speak on? I love how all the Goroseis is having like a bit of a scare back on O'Hara. Vegapunk, did you hear that? It was a sweet girl crying out. Bonnie-chan needs me. What is that thing? Julie Bonnie, we will not surrender our military might to you. Get back, Bonnie! Out of the way, Frankie. Huh? If anyone's gonna pull off an impressive rescue of Bonnie, it'll be me. Okay. Oh, damn! Damn, Sanji. Okay, so Sanji caught up with Bonnie. Wow. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that Sanji parried the strike from the horse Gorosei. The horse yokai Gorosei. I think Gyatso, I believe. He parried that along with it and ricocheted himself up to kick the one of the Goroseis, the Samurai Gorosei. Let me just say that, the Samurai Gorosei, because he's the only Gorosei with a sword, I believe, that wields around a sword, and I believe it's a Crystal Blade too. But he kicked that dude square up his jaw, and he's looking up for real. We're not gonna cut your slack just because you're senile. This is a pirate fight, you geezer. Ooh, and he's burning his face up too. Wow. Okay. Crush, snap. Ooh. But Sanji can regenerate, right? Or is it different because of the Gorosei's abilities now? Sanji, what's that? I confess that. It's starting. I committed 2 grave sins. Hold him down. Okay, so it's the giant pirates. But one of them is in silhouette. With pleasure, Kashi. Stella? Distorted future. What the heck? Is that Julie Bonnie? Give me a giantess future. Oh wow, so she's pulling off what Luffy did. She just turned herself giant now. I believe that I will soon be executed for my transgressions. So this message will be programmed to broadcast the seconds my heart stops beating. I want to take this off. Luckily, I got my beanie right here. Vegapunk, you mad man, through even the orders of the world government. You've really made way in order for no longer repeats, and you earned my respect, man. Out of following One Piece and hearing all of the different opinions that each of the characters have made towards Vegapunk, I'm siding with Frankie on this one. I respect this man. This man pulled off the most big-brained move that I've seen in One Piece, and it only happens in the cost of his life. So Vegapunk, I don't have any alcoholic beverages or anything like that. So I'm gonna give a toast to Vegapunk before I continue forward with this. To the smartest man in the world of One Piece, and to the smartest man known to One Piece. May your afterlife not be full of regrets, because in the afterlife you must be free. But I wish you the best after everything that you have done for the world. Thank you, Vegapunk. I would pour it down, but I'm inside my home, so I don't want to make a mess. I could have done it when I was outside. Sabaody Archipelago. He can't be serious. Does that mean he's already dead? It can't be. He was all over the papers just this morning. They said he'd be held hostage by the Straw Hat Pirates. Okay, so that's I forgot his name, but he was the he was the face that was in the wanted posters for Sanji when Sanji finally had his wanted posters up. It had his face, and they bumped into Sanji and the Straw Hats, and Sanji beat his face so bad that he turned pretty now and doesn't look like the wanted poster anymore. They said they'd be held hard. They said that he's being held. I already said this. What am I saying? I refuse to accept this. You're lying, you bastard. You can't just die. We just teamed up so we can surpass you. Oh, wow. Okay, so Caesar and Sanji's father is squadding up now. I see. So we got Germa teaming up with Caesar Clown. Interesting. You can't just die. We just teamed up so we can surpass you. Hey, what's the big idea with this massive broadcast? Is he trying to kill print media? Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. I didn't think of that. Up until now, I mean, we've seen... I mean, we did see, like, broadcasts happening when it comes to, like, big major events like Marineford. But I don't think they did it beforehand. So I think Vegapunk is now... I think he's now inventing news media for visual media. So I think this is, like... I wouldn't say this is the first, because Marineford and... even, like... I don't think Roger's Execution did that as well. But then that would open up another can of worms. But I think this might be One Piece's introduction to visual broadcasting. Is he trying to kill print media? Even so, I want to make one thing clear, and I pray you understand this. Please do not assume that the ones who strike me down are evil, regardless of who they seem to be. I do not intend to discuss right and wrong here. Yeah, leave us alone. Well, as we saw last chapter, Saturn finally caught up with the Straw Hats and the Sip. I am not qualified to judge such things, and I do not know nearly enough about him in any case. Vegapunk, step aside. I have no time to deal with vermin like you. Okay, so he's looking for the, I guess he's going straight for the source, or wherever he is. Yeah, but he's going past, the Straw Hats, I believe. Either that, he's about to attack. That voice. Oh, he's about to attack Nico Robin. I didn't think about that until it showed Robin's face. So he might go after Robin. Either that, he's trying to still find the transponder snail. But anyway, that voice, I see. That is quite an audacious hypothesis. You must be Nico Ramen, the woman Akainu let slip through his fingers. That impotent fool. He's one of the 5 elders. What are you talking about? Protect Robin. Okay, yeah, okay, so he came up. I didn't even think about that. He came up here to kill Nico Robin. I didn't even think about that last chapter. That dude came up here to kill Nico Robin. We'll keep you safe no matter what. Hey, and we got Zeus. We got Zeus in the fray. We got Chopper using his one of his Rumble Ball, his recent Rumble Ball abilities, where he can just for protection. Then we got Brook and Usopp covering. It's wild. This is going off. All right. Still delaying the truth, Vegapunk. Spill it out already. I'm sure what I'm about to say will be hard to accept. Some of you may think me a madman or even an idiot. This is futile. There are far too many life forms in the vicinity of the laboratory. I cannot sense any unique telepathic waves. Think. Oh my gosh. The gluttonous Vegapunk, the traitorous Vegapunk, and I keep forgetting her. York. Why do I'm from that state, and yet I can't keep remembering that Vegapunk's name. Think. That is what Vegapunk is doing. That is what York Vegapunk is doing. She's literally doing freaking whatchamacall, Winnie the Pooh, where she's like, think, 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 which is funny because she's wearing yellow. Anyway, think, think, think. If this keeps up, they won't let me be a celestial dragon. I'm a Vegapunk too, so where would I hide it? That said, it is still my duty to ensure that everyone is aware of this issue. Perhaps we should consider destroying the power station to stop this. It is out of the question. The nearby marines, ships, and equipment aren't the only things we stand to lose in this blast. We would also be sacrificing one of our own. We would also be sacrificing our one and only means of replicating our success with another mother flame. I'll cut to the chase. Our world is going to sink to the Our world is going to sink into the ocean. What? A confession and a shocking prediction? The One Piece is the world. The One Piece is the world. I've seen so many predictions and theories. The One Piece is the world. The treasure that Roger has found, but he's never able to take with him and leave in the island of Laugh Tale. One Piece is the world. It might have to be the world. If the world is going to sink into the ocean and Roger admitted that it wasn't his time. Hold on a second. No. Here's why I'm saying that. Hold on. I gotta find the because like, I thought of it too beforehand, but then it was already like cemented by other One Piece fans and theorists that the One Piece was the world. I'm trying to find it. Do I have? I believe I have it in my I've saved it. I know I have to save it. Where is it? Bookmarks. Where did I put the bookmark? How do you find a bookmark? My mind's blown so much, I'm already like brain dead at this point. Like, this is insane. Where is it? I know I saved it. Okay, it's telling me I did not save it. Alright, we're gonna go into my thing. I'm gonna see what because I know I like that crap too. It has to be a thread. Come on, where is it? This is, I can't with it. It has to be the world. It has to be the world that is the One Piece, and it makes perfect sense. I found it. I found it. Let me put it in Discord, so for other people that wants to read it along with me, because this is huge. This is huge. I think Vegapunk literally just spelt to us what the One Piece is. I'm gonna put it in put it in my I'm gonna put it in the manga. That way that is in. Oh my god. Oh my god. So the One Piece is the world. If that was the case, the question is, I don't think the weapon that Emu used vaporized. I don't think it. Where did the ocean come from? Did it come from inside the planet itself? Are you telling me the One Piece is the world inside of itself, where it has every sea creatures and everything that is to ask for? This is insane. Well, hold on. I'm gonna go to Twitter. Yeah, I'm gonna continue as this. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yes. Got it. I was about to say, for a second I was like, wait, whoa. Because I know my laptop will restart itself, and like most of the stuff on the internet will whatchamacall. Give me a second. First off, I'm trying to find out where the thing is where I can just switch to dark mode, because it's on light mode. I don't want to see light mode. I do not want to deactivate my account. Is there? Okay, maybe right here. Time light setting. I just want to. How do I turn it? This is weird. Can it? No. Is it just difficult to do on Twitter/X? But hold on. Let me go to. First off, let me switch off into this. And for the watermark, I think it was opacity. Close. There we go. That's better. All right. Let's put this up. But yeah, there's so many things happening all at once right now. I gotta put on my tinfoil hat on this one a little bit. But like, I already knew that the One Piece is the world. But this theory is saying the One Piece is under the ocean. The world is going to sink under the ocean. The world has been sinking since the Void Century. I mean, has the world been sinking since the Void Century? Land is solid and all in one piece, joined together under an ocean all over the earth, which is given credit to Ifans Aurelius. Also, let me also give a credit to Panini, writing Panini. Definitely a theorist and One Piece fan, and always knows when to speak their mind in terms of One Piece content. Whilst I'm still struggling to speak my piece, and I just try to do it by reactions. But anyway, let's continue forward. So The land is solid and all in one piece, joined together under the ocean, all over the earth. Where was this one? Wait. Okay, no. So what is this based off of? This is chapter 2, but where's this from? Hold on. I'm just trying to see like about like where is this source from? I'm trying to recall because I don't recall. Definitely not from the Bible. If it was from the Bible, I would have been like, yo, that would have made so goddamn sense, or something. Or maybe it's like maybe it's like the evolution or something. I don't know. I'm trying to recall. But as you can see, ocean floor, which is practically the world, because like, yeah, the ocean is uncharted territory for us, but that doesn't mean that the ocean is limitless. It still has a ground, right? It's just how deep it goes, and the science is insane. Land under the ocean equals One Piece. What if the One Piece is that land and the treasure is actually right under our noses? It's right under the ocean. That may explain why Roger laughed. No wonder Roger left it there. He couldn't take it from the bottom of the ocean. It's right where he left it. Now, they're saying the One Piece is an island that is deep below the depths. I'm saying that the One Piece is the world. Because everything comes in one piece. Like, even though stuff is split off, destroyed, the world is still one in one piece, right? The world is its own treasure, and that's what I'm thinking. But my problem is, if following Panini's theory, if the One Piece is a land and is in under the ocean, what makes you think Luffy has a shot to get the One Piece? Is it because of his Gear 5th powers? But then that also opens a new can of worms, because then, like, doesn't this, we already seen time and time again that for a devil fruit's ability is against the ocean, so like any devil fruit user will literally sink like a rock. Is that how we're supposed to go into the One Piece? If the One Piece is a land and it goes deeper than any depths of the sea, are you telling me that it has to be a devil fruit user as ridiculous as Luffy to protect himself under the water as he sinks down? Is that what you're telling me? So are you telling me that we were supposed to wait for Luffy to unlock his ability, awakening his abilities to be Gear 5, where his devil fruit powers is now onto fold, and he could be free enough to not be tethered down into the ocean? It's a stretch, and it's not part of this, but I'm just saying, like, I'm just picking it off from this. Like, where does Luffy play a role in this? If the One Piece is below the ocean, what can Luffy do? Is his power that ridiculous enough for him to go to the One Piece or pull up the One Piece? Because we never really seen Gear 5th on the ocean yet. We've seen Luffy in the ocean, sure, yes. And especially in Egghead, yes, for sure. But he was in his base form. And we did see countless times that after his awakening, he be pulling some goofy shit, like he's still in his Gear 3rd form, but he's using his rubber abilities at that time. So I don't know. I do not know. That it's a stretch. And that's another thing. We also know that this land connects the world in One Piece that exists because of creatures like Zunisha are able to walk on it. Yeah. Which is, it is a weird thing. And it's like, how is Zunisha able to be tall enough to walk upon the One Piece? But then, here's another stretch. Even though I don't think he's part of it. Do you think Zunisha was part of Long Ring Long Land? Because Long Ring Long Land... Whew, that was weird. That was... I believe that was a backfire shot from a car. That threw me off. I thought that was gunfire. Oh my god. Give me a second. Oh my god. Spooked the heck out of me. I think Zunisha is from Long Ring Long Land. Now, it's a stretch of the imagination, I know. But hold on, let me look up the creatures of Long Ring Long Land. Cause like you got a horse that is as long as a giraffe, which I think that's practically what a giraffe is. Long Ring Long Land, and I believe this is the map of Long Ring Long Land. Show us the picture. Hold on. Show us the picture. Why are you not letting us see the picture? This is okay, we're just gonna. Which is weird. Okay, so now that we know what's going on, the world is sinking under, and Long Ring Long Land, as we're now seeing, is a result of that as well, without being manipulated of anything. Okay. So, yeah, everything is just sinking. But, so, what is Long Ring Long Land? Because this is the sea as it's showing. The gray stuff is the sea. And this is Long Ring Long Land. And it seems that there's, like, different islands to it. But now we're seeing that it's connected. So, this might be as longer... Is this a crown? No. 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 I'm going deep. I'm going way deeper than I need to be. Hold on. I need to back up. I need to back the hell up. So we know there are creatures big enough to have their feet touch the bottom of the ocean. But another question opens up as, where was the original water, and how much was the original ocean like before the Void Century? Even during, what happened to make the ocean be what it is today? Anyway, let's continue forward. Moreover, Zunisha carries Zoe on its back. The people who were going to sink under the sea. The original Zuni pueblos were legendary 7 cities of Shibola sought. Roger clearly told us that the One Piece was a treasure, so how can a piece of land be a treasure? The sank land are the 7 cities of gold, the sunken empire of Mu. Shandora was put on the sky, but what about the remaining cities of gold? Are they under the ocean? The sunken empire of Mu is a lost continent that sank underwater. An association that also exists in Japanese, Mu, the land of Mu, Tairiku. I'm sorry, I'm thinking off the top of my head. If anyone wants to add in their piece, please do. This like, again, as I said, this week has been full of opening so many revelations that is shifting. That is like shifting the series at large, like One Piece. Freaking Fallout. I don't want to spoil on Fallout right now for those that hasn't seen it, but like, oh man, everything is becoming out in the open. Now we're starting to see who our enemy is and like what the whole deal is. This is insane. Like, how did Imu sink the world? By creating the red line. The red line could be shedded into the skin of a serpent. This was another interesting theory, and I think I've seen it before about Imu being an Umibozu, because it makes sense. Like, put Umi backwards. Umi is sea, right? Spell like speak or no, not speak. Pronounce Umi backwards. Imu. Imu is like the sea, or maybe like god of the sea or something. But as we can see, I think for Imu, its ability, we don't know whether it's a female or male. It is an Umibozu. I think that is its ability to be an Umibozu. Devil fruits are all incarnations of the sea devil, and if you eat a devil fruit, you are punished by the sea. Yes. Imu could be the sea devil who sank the world by creating the red line with the shredded shepherd skin and created all of the devil fruits. Is Imu inspired by Damballa, a spirit from the Haitian voodoo who created all waters on earth by shedding its serpent skin, and the father of all spirits? That would be an interesting take too. I never followed into the Haitian. I never followed into studying Haitian lore as much as I did with like Japanese folklore and American folklore and even European. But I never really been into the Haitians, so I might have to get into that. But That's an interesting take on Panini to be for the whole red line be laid out by Emu, aka Umibozu. But then that also raises a question, because we don't know what an Umibozu is either. So are you telling me like Emu is a snake, a mixture of an Umibozu and the World Serpent? Because then that would be interesting. Then we got the Great Flood. Oh, sorry. We got the Great Flood in Noah's Ark. Interesting. And then the Buccaneers. This could also explain the Buccaneers' involvement, because Oda. The thing I like about Oda is that he's very inspired by stuff that's in real life, or that was historical, whether it be fiction or something that actually happened in the past. And he's using every bit of information that the world has to offer us to make such a story. This is incredible. I'm not gonna get into the Buccaneers because I'm already like opening too much of a can of worms. So I just want to go through this post. Buccaneers have to be erased because they wanted to save as many people as they possibly could, possibly referring to the Great Flood in the Noah. And it's showing a scene between the young Kuma and Saturn. This could imply that the ancient kingdom was the Sun Kingdom that was sunk under the sea by Devil Emu, and the people who wanted to make the Sun Kingdom rise again above the seas, so they named themselves the Dawn Clan. The D Clan will bring the dawn of the Sun Kingdom. This means that Luffy will probably have to unsink the world to reach the One Piece and claim the treasure. Roger was too early to find it. So, as I stated earlier, and now it's already revealed to us that that Luffy, one way or another, has to find a way to lift the island or unsink the world to claim the treasure of the One Piece. So here's my thoughts. Since antagonists and protagonists, heroes and villains alike, all are mostly in the same coin despite their views, here's what I think about the dynamic between Luffy and Umibozu. I mean, did I say Umibozu? Here's what I think between the contrast and comparison between Luffy and Emu. For Emu to have the ability of an Umibozu, that means a being that is able to be tall enough to tower over even the seas. Shoot, probably even tower over even the skies if the seas was like lower leveled. You know what I'm saying? Lower depth leveled. He could be tall enough to reach the planets, if that was maybe. I'm stretching. Probably tall enough to be breathing in space. So that might be also the reason why Emu did that, because there wasn't space for people big and higher than the humans. So maybe like very gaudy was like, you know what, here, let me plump the sea, and everyone's gonna be imprisoned by their islands and stuff, and they have to travel across the world and whatnot. That's what I'm thinking. But for Luffy now has an awakened ability where he's gonna unsink it, but he's too small enough. He's too small enough in his base and normal form, because he's a human that has the powers of God. He might be, since Emu has the powers of Umibozu, Luffy might have a power enough to do the opposite of what an Umibozu does, which is, as we can see, transform his hands. or like transform any part of his body to be big enough to do whatever he wants, along with manipulate the environment around him. So this could also include the ocean, but it could also include the ground way deep of the ocean. So if my theory stands, we might have to go back to Fishman Island. We just might. Because Fishman Island is... No. I could be wrong. Because isn't Fishman Island like a floating bubble to itself? I know some has to be involved with Fishman Island. So I know some is involved with Shirahoshi and Luffy and Vivi and maybe Rebecca. Who else? Because like now it's just kingdoms. The important kingdoms is on the side of Luffy now that are against the world government or are in conspiracy against the world government. This is interesting. Anyway, let's continue onwards. So, like, Roger was too early to find it, of course. Luffy might be tasked into trying to pull up the world back from being sunk. But then, how is that going to work? Anyway, let's continue on. According to Japanese folklore, the only way to escape and confuse the sea devil, the Umibozu, is to give it a bottomless barrel. Will Caribou help the Straw Hats unsink the world? That would be a crazy thing to think about. Umibozu. So do you think, so like, is Imu the sea itself? Is that his ability? That he is a devil fruit of the sea? Or something like that? Or like, is Imu like just a being of the Umibozu and just has the ability to just be tall enough to walk across the ocean, just based off how tall he is? This is kind of a headache. It's a real brain scratcher, but we now know that that the world is gonna sink into the ocean, and I have a feeling that this news outlet might have shaken the Gorosei as well. But I am curious, what else is Vegapunk able to add into this confession? Anyway, let's continue. Let's finish this off by looking a little bit into the comments section of TCB, because I'm sure that even the community of One Piece has things to share on in their own right as well. So let's check it out. The Straw Hats versus Saturn. Sanji's time to shine here. He's versing Nuzjuro. No Luffy this chapter. The world is about to sink into the ocean. What? How? Okay, so the horse dude is named Nuzjuro. Wait. Okay, let's relook at the Gorosei. 5. Okay, Gorosei. Let's just do Gorosei. Gorosei members. Okay. Okay. So Jupiter, Mercury, which is Warcury, and we got Mars, and then we got Saturn. Okay, so he's Venus. He's Venus. So we're just gonna call him Venus from now on. So the Straw Hats versus Saturn. Sanji's time to shine here as he's versing Venus. And no Luffy this chapter. The world's about to sink into the ocean. What? How? Wow. Luffy as king, Nami as queen, Jinbe and Frankie as rooks. Zoro and Sanji as knights. Usopp and Brook as bishops. Chopper as pawn, and Robin as the player. 10 out of 10 cover. It really is. Yes. Fishman. Our time is now. Yep. The Fishman's like, yep. We were born for this. We were born for this. All right. Usopp is one lucky bastard. That's what I was thinking when I saw her. She's so pretty. She really has grown into a very beautiful woman. Yes, she has. On God. Anyway, let's continue. Hold on a second. I need to... Before we finish out, I want to continue onwards, but I'm going to be right back. I got to use the bathroom. I'm going to finish up in a few minutes, but I need... I'm back. Okay. So tired. I tell you, I was tired for the past week. This is just after that little high of revelation that's been going on. I'm real bushed, so I'll probably end it around here. Let's finish up. Let's just look a little further. Sanji's all blue dream is about to come true then. Wait. That doesn't make sense then. Is the all blue supposed to be like the whole world submerged and all creatures is in the water? Or was it supposed to... that's crazy. That's crazy to think about. All blue will be formed, and when the red line is destroyed and all four seas will mix. That's not what all blue means, bro. Yes, thank you. This is what he means. At what cost? Fishman stocks are on the rise. Yes, they are. They're rising up to the occasion. That protecting Robin was adorable. Not gonna lie, teared up reading that part. Yeah, that was a... Let's go back to that. That was a really lovely defense for Robin. And I'm so stupid. I don't even know if I mentioned it in the previous chapters. Before this, previous chapter, because Saturn arrived on the Straw Hat. I didn't think of that. Wait. Let's look back. Let's look back a bit. Yeah, we weren't able to tell. We were not able to tell because of like all we were able to see was just Chopper, Nami, and Usopp, and I think one of the Vegapunks and Brook. But I mean, we should have known Robin was there. That was That was clever, Oda. That was clever. I didn't think of that. I didn't think that that they were gonna gun straight. That I didn't think that Saturn was gonna gun straight for Robin. But it makes perfect sense because she is here. They need to get rid of all the people that know of what happened in the Void Century. So it should have been natural for that to happen. I didn't think about it until the moment I scrolled down to see Robin's voice. I was like, no, he's after Robin. I did. Oda's a master in his craft. This is why I love reading One Piece like that. It's just so many things happens, and like he already placed the pieces together. You know. Now the thing is, like, how is where's Zoro? Where's Zoro and Jinbei and all this? Are they catching up with the Straw Hats up there, or are they waiting for the Straw Hats somewhere down there? Trying to make their way, probably trying to rendezvous where Sanji and Julie Bonnie is, which would be cool, because think about it. Sanji's already there trying to fight him, trying to fight Venus, and with Venus being a swordsman, it would be really freaking awesome, even though they're really powerful as shit, you know? And freaking Sanji, wait, isn't Sanji in a predicament when we last saw him? No, he wasn't. He's, okay, no, he wasn't. He was getting, held down by the Giants. And he's being held down by the Giants while Julie Bonnie is pulling off a Nika wish, which is weird in its own right. What is Julie Bonnie's devil fruit ability? Because it is not a age warp. It's not an age warp because she's disorienting her. She's warping her body the way that Luffy would when he'd be Nika, or like when he used like his abilities. Meanwhile, Bonnie's doing almost the exact same thing, except she can turn people into children or old people, whatever age, but can make them incapable if they pose a threat. Oh, Robin was right. Okay, it was weird because I'm reading everything and I'm trying to follow the plot. So like Robin's right there, and when he was climbing up, Chopper was on the left. So like they were, all three of them was up front of Robin, so we wouldn't be able to see that. Yeah, but I love that so much. I love how, because we came a long way with the Straw Hats. So seeing like danger like that, especially going straight towards Nika Robin, to see the Straw Hats literally just be like, okay, hold up, stop, let's come together because they are attacking one of our own. Fuck that. And they're doing their work. They are doing their work, and that's what makes One Piece so great, because we came along with the journey with the Straw Hats. So to see them to be in action to protect their own is very touching, and I can see why it can make some people cry. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's beautiful. This arc is insane. And I am lost with how this is gonna end. But I think for right now, well, before right now, as we already stated, actually no, for right now, we're done. We're done for reacting to this channel. I think I already got all my thoughts out. I don't know. I'm really at a loss for words on what's gonna happen further on. I mean, it could be anything. It could be the Straw Hats finally managed to get the hell out of there. That's definitely an important factor. Um, oh yeah. Now it has been revealed to us that Vegapunk has died, so that's a bummer. The original Vegapunk. But it seems that even though he is dead, the other satellites is still thriving, which is unique. So now we got different Vegapunks out on the run, and that might be a factor into what's going to happen later on in the final arc, final saga. I don't know what's going to happen. The only thing I want to happen is that the Straw Hats and everyone that's alive, that's on our side, that's on the Straw Hat side, make it out there safely. But I know that that is definitely not going to be the case, especially with this revelation being out in the open. And that's another thing. That's another question that poses: what the hell is going to happen to the world now that everyone is listening to it? Is it going to be done like that anyway? Or was it just like slowly going to be given under time? Because now it seems like with Vegapunk revealing that the whole world is gonna sink into the ocean, it's now gonna boost Imu's time to be like, you know what, this project was a scuff in the first place. Let's just drown everything. This is an excellent chapter. Excellent chapter, by the way. We're gonna be off of break next week. I do not know if we're gonna be off of break next week or gonna be off for a while. We don't know, but time will tell. I'm gonna have to wait until any further updates going on, but I will keep my social media platforms updated in terms of if we are going to get a new One Piece chapter or if the hiatus is going to be continuous after next week. But yeah, that was chapter 1113. What was it called again? Salvation? It was called Salvation? Stalemate. It started with the S. I kind of jumped the gun there. There was no salvation to be put in the thing anyway. It was just stalemate. But yeah, that was chapter 1113, Stalemate. For those that has watched the stream, thank you guys so much for watching. For those that are watching on YouTube, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys liked this stream or video, punch like, or if you guys want to follow into more streams, I stream whenever I can. I do updates on on most of my platforms, specifically Instagram and Discord. And yeah, till next time, I'll see you guys in the next stream or next video or next reaction. But this is gonna take a while, so till then, peace.